I bet you wonder what I'm going to say. I wonder what I'm going to say. I want each one of you to feel like you make a difference, because each one of you makes a difference. Every little bitty thing you do makes a difference. And I have two pieces of advice for you. They're very simple, and they kind of say the same thing. Don't give up. And the other one is kind of famous, so it's already been stolen by, I don't know, Ruth Bader Ginsburg or somebody like that, you know. Persist. Persist. I don't know how many of you saw the obituaries, but Judith Fath died at the age of 106. Now that's persisting. I've always had the goal of living to be 100, because that is what the Buddhists say is the ideal lifespan. The first 25, you're just kind of learning. The second 25, you're forming a family or something like that. The next 25, you're mentoring other people. And then the last 25, you're spending figuring out the purpose of life. I love that model. So I've got 3 more years to mentor, and then the next 25 years, I want to spend figuring out what's the meaning of life. But I feel like just looking out at you all, I already have a little bit of an idea about it. It's that connection that we have with each other, that we're all here on this planet, we're all here in this universe. We don't know what's going on. We're trying to survive. We're trying to get as much as we can of life. And the fact that you're here today means that you're living that principle. Every little thing you do matters. And I was going to acknowledge my husband, Bell-Metereau, for how he has given me the lesson of how to persist. He's the one who had the accident that made it so I had to figure out another life. And they said he would never walk again. But he started getting so he could walk, and now he can walk. But it hurts and it's difficult for him. So tonight he said, you know, politics, I'm not crazy about it, you go by yourself. And I was sitting around feeling like, I want him to be there so he'll hear me thank him. But I can thank him in front of you, and you can remember that lesson. And I think if he had been here, I would have just cried or something. So anyway, I want you to know that there's somebody else's example who has helped me persist, because I can still walk. I could walk up those stairs, and I could, you know, I don't have to use a cane. So whatever your struggle is, realize that if you persist and you're trying to do some good in the world, you will make a difference, and you will make a positive difference. And I just want to thank all of you, and I particularly want to thank this badass chair that we have. I mean, he's organized and he follows through and stuff, and then, you know. So I'm going to get down now, but I want to really tell you that the State Board of Education first did a terrible thing by putting off the social studies curriculum, and then they did a great thing by deciding that charter schools have to follow the same rules as public schools. Yes. And that they are not going to spend any money on vouchers. They're recommending this to the legislature. So thank them for doing that, and thank you for being who you are.